Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have the long-awaited 4-4 formation video to share. I was getting a lot of comments when I posted the foot jumps videos along with Dybala's video, where we have Konate and Araujo on the defense with Mbappe and Haaland on top, with the central midfield shared by Milinkovic-Savic and Thuram, while on the wing we have Carlos and Rafael Leao on one side and Dybala and Koundé on the other side. Let's quickly dive into the tactics for this formation. So basically, it's a little bit similar to our previous tactics, but a little bit different too. So the defense is balanced and the width is basically very low. That is one. I want to keep this with low just because a lot of times there are spacings opening up in the center. I do not really want that. Feel free to adjust this width according to you. If you see, if you feel in game that you're being very vulnerable on the wings, which happens a lot of times, to be fair, but if you have really fast defenders and you do not pull them up a lot of times, it's fairly easy to defend on the wings as compared to the gaps that open up in between the defense. So that's why I want to keep this always as one. Now the depth is pretty high, and one of the reasons I'm keeping this more than my usual depth, which is around 60-65, is because my build-up play is going to be balanced. It's not going to be fast build-up play. 4-4 is a formation that is very attack oriented, so you'll have a lot of passing options, and in defense it'll almost be like 4-4-2, with the only exception that your forwards might take a little bit more time coming back. So this has both kind of pros and cons. The con is that they might just take more time, but the pros is that they all would be moving backwards. So you feel like, if the opponent is passing while your attackers are moving back, most likely they can intercept that ball. So it's good. So that's why we have depth as 70. We want to keep a high line. We want to keep our team more aggressive. I wouldn't suggest going down than 60 because then you'd basically come across situations where your opponent is keeping the ball a lot, and you might want to avoid that. So with the build-up play being balanced, chance creation is possession. So possession gives your players kind of instructions to move closer when required. So even if you have instructions on your strikers to move ahead and so on, at instances they'll try to come close to get to the ball and create passing options. So for me, direct passing is another option, but possession has always worked a little bit better than that, so I just go with possession. The width is 30, not too much, not too low. When we are attacking, anyway, there'll be 4 up ahead and we're playing possession. So if you decrease this width further, it might really overcrowd your attacking third. So it's better to have some width. So I just kept it at 30. Players in the box, corners and free kicks will all be 1. I do not want to face counter attacks, at least minimum counter attacks. Now going to the instructions, we'll start with the strikers. I have Leao and Haaland, tall, fast strikers playing up ahead. And both of them have stay central and get in behind. So again, like you have possession, there's no need to keep them at false 9 or something, or even for balance is what I feel, because you always want them running ahead. Another reason for them to be stay central and get in behind is that you have options on the wing. So these two players should really be pretty good dribblers, along with ones who have good passing stats. Players like Ronaldinho, Dybala, Ginola, all of these are really good for these positions. I have Mbappe. Mbappe is okay for this position because his passing in-game, his passing is like not the best, but he would work perfectly fine. If you want to keep some players who have more, I'd say, defensive capabilities, you can definitely use them here. They'll always be handy. So the instructions for these two would be come back on defense with all the other things as it is, just default. The same thing with your left winger. Come back at defense and everything else is default. Now your central two. So you do not have an option of tight marking here. So we'll just go with stay back and cover center. You do not want them. It's a straightforward formation. If you think about it, just it's defending in 4-4-2. Your left winger, right winger just coming back in defense. Your central midfielders that just stay back while attacking. Now the good part is that when you're attacking, it doesn't feel like these are not joining the attack, because this is the way the formation is. The central midfielders are really like CMs. They're not really staying back as CDMs. So even though they're not going to go into the attacking third or near your D area, they'll still be pretty much there for passing options. And once or twice, you might even see them taking good positions in the attacking third. But that's the good part about this formation, that it's pretty balanced. But yet again, one of the things is that sometimes when you're trying to keep possession, when you're at the defense, you might feel that your right winger and left winger are way too ahead. So always remember to call them with R1 whenever you feel that you do not have that option, because if you see the space between these three right here, right, Milinkovic, Savic, Mbappe, and then Roberto Carlos, that space between them would be pretty much a lot of times. So you make sure that you call your right winger and left winger back to you or closer to you whenever necessary. That is something you note in the game. Going to the left back and the right back, nothing fancy here, just mixed attack and stay back, and your central defenders would be stay back too. So it feels like we're basically bringing all of them back, but that's the crux of this formation. It'll give you those attacking options, and it is more attacking oriented, as I've already told you. But if your opponent is not doing a lot of counters, you'll always have a good amount of players at the back too. And the only thing, again, like you need to worry about is sometimes you'll find short of passing options when you're building up your play. So I would definitely not recommend to use fast build up in the build up. Just keep it to balance. You might want to try slow build up to you, but slow build up for me is just too slow. I would want, as soon as I'm in an attacking area, I would want my strikers and attackers to take intelligent runs, which happens really nice when it comes to fast build up, but then that would leave you vulnerable to a lot of attacks in this particular formation. So that's why we have that at balanced. That being said, let's see how this works in game and look through a couple of clips. So you see here how close our defense was, like that width is very noticeable when it comes to defense. And right now, if you see the shape, look where Rafael Leao is, even though he's a striker, right? So that's what I'm saying. When it's possession, you'd always find players coming close to you for that passing option. And now Rafael Leao taking that position again. Very good run. Beautiful finish by Rafael Leao. Great attacking AI, no doubt about that. And you see how that getting behind instruction is there, right? That comes into play right here. So you see how easily we got the ball out of that situation. So it's not really that if this is attacking oriented, then you won't have chances to defend. Beautiful run again, and couldn't finish again. Good goal by Haaland though. So look at my width right now, right? So it's pretty compact at the defense. If this doesn't work out for you, feel free to change that. So this is an example of showing that we're playing high line. Yet again, very good run again. Immediately kicks off, Can he finish? This time he can. Beautiful. So if you see, my other wing at that kind of situation was pretty much, I wasn't covering his player properly on the other wing. Good goal. So that is something you need to be careful about. Very nice inception. So that formation, if you do not pull your players a lot, in the attack, it remains pretty intact. See, we're incepting everything again. Very good run again by Leao. Beautiful. Very nice run. Can he finish this? Beautiful finish. And you see how we quickly turned that build-up play into attack. That's why balanced attack is really necessary. Nicely intercepting the ball. So far, you see how our defense is able to cook. And now, look at the attack options. Oh, he did well this time, But you could easily see 4 players coming up, and really you could do a lot of things there. You could probably cross the ball, you could pass it short, you could cut back. So that gives you those options. So you see how crowded we kind of made it look. There with the pace, beautiful pace. So that is what happens with that very low width at the defense, right? Your players kind of come together and gives you those options to just get the ball quickly. Nicely done by Leao. A lot of passing options again. Good defending by him. Good ball there by Leao. Wonderful finish by Haaland. Good goal. That's clear get in behind instructions coming to play. So right now, see where Mbappe is. This is what I'm saying. See, I called him, closer to me myself. Great ball by Leo again. Very good assist, and Haaland finishing that with ease. And that's how we create that space in between easily. Similar play again. Beautiful goal. Leo scoring it again. See how many players now we have kind of crowding him at the back, right? So immediately we get the ball back. Oh, that was very nice skill. Came out very quick. It's a very good build-up play again. This time we scored with a central mid, Beautiful touch. Look at him go. Beautiful work. Oh, what the hell? FIFA, my god. That should have been Rafael Leao's goal. He got past the keeper and then I don't know what happened there, but you see how we could, the attack becomes so easy with this formation because you have you get so many options there. What a run again, Rafael Leao. All right, guys, so that was it for the formation. Hopefully you like the formation tactics. Again, this is a very attacking oriented formation and tactics. Keep that in mind. Sometimes you might be vulnerable on the wing, so make sure you do not overcommit with your defender, especially the left back and the right back. Another thing is always remember that your left wing and right wing with players would be up ahead. So when you're attacking, it's really nice, but when you're trying to build up, sometimes you might feel short of passing options. Make sure you call them back. And that's it. Hopefully you like this, and let me know how you find this. Let me know how you feel with this in game. For me, it worked out really well. Even in light division, I was able to use this formation, kind of work to win continuously 4 or 5 games. So it worked out really well for me. Hopefully it works out well for you. And if you like it, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be making another video for the corners, so keep tuned. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Cheers.